coach Thomas Horsch. There's just one alteration to his starting lineup following the 2-0 win over Turbine Potsdam as Lara Schmidt, the summer recruit from relegated Nuremberg, returns from a one-game ban to slot straight back into midfield. Along with the likes of Ricardo Valking and Rika Diekmann, she'll provide the backbone for the front two of Sophie Weidauer, top scorer for Bremen last season with 8 goals, and the previously mentioned Larissa Mühlhaus, who has gone from the most prolific player in the second tier last season to scoring 4 goals in 3 games in all competitions since joining Bremen from Hamburg. She will have to be stopped by this Leipzig side if they want to take a share of the spoils, but ultimately tonight's encounter promises to be highly competitive. Werder Bremen with such an impressive start to the season, taking on a Leipzig team who have won 6 games here on home soil, looking for a 7th straight. That run of form dating back to January of this year, a 2-0 defeat to Freiburg. Since then, 6 straight wins. And their home form was certainly part of their impressive second half of the season last time out. Leipzig in their debut top-tier campaign. Like many of the players for Elvira Herzog, it was very much a season in which she needed to acclimatise to life in the top tier. It is Leipzig that get the action underway. Friday night under the floodlights. 2 sides with ambitions of finishing in the top half of the table this season. Werder Bremen unbeaten through 2 games for the first time ever in their Frauen-Bundesliga history, putting their unbeaten start on the line against a Leipzig side who have won 6 straight here at Kotteweg. The other, it suggests that this is going to be a game in which goals are guaranteed. When you have prolific strikers on display like we do tonight in Vanessa Fudala, the current top scorer in Germany's top flight, 3 games of the season. And then Larissa Mühlhaus, who has 2 in 2 in what is her debut campaign in Germany's top tier. All comes down to whether their teams can fashion chances for them to add to that impressive, all those impressive records. Peng, one of the bright young keepers in the Frauen-Bundesliga, great with the ball at her feet as well. Distribution there wasn't bad, but picked off by that Leipzig backline, who then give the ball away quite cheaply to Michelle Ulbrich. Ulbrich scoring from the spot. First goal of the game in that 2-0 win against Turbine Potsdam. Last time out, it was Larissa Mühlhaus, then adding a second with a nifty free kick. It was a dominant display from Werder Bremen, but they had to be patient. The goals coming in the 74th and 79th minute. For now, Hofmann's on the run. She's got Marlene Schimmer to her left, and Marlene Schimmer strikes wide with the doors in this Friday evening encounter. They had the numbers advantage. They had Bremen stretched. Schimmer looking to tuck that inside the near post, but sends it wrong side. A suggestion that Leipzig might be willing to allow Werder Bremen to have their fair share of possession, knowing that they can snap into gear quickly. Bremen picked up that 2-0 win against Potsdam last time out. It was a 6-2 loss for Leipzig against the reigning champions Bayern München. worth noting that they led for 42 minutes in that game, Leipzig, after Vanessa Fudala opened the scoring. She a brace with a second from the spot in the second half. But unfortunately, at that point, the game had already run. Bayern were cruising to victory. Nevertheless, plenty of positives for Leipzig, who now have some defending to do. First corner of the game for Werder Bremen. Bounces through dangerously. Rika Diekman trying to pick up the pieces. Trying to stay on her feet under pressure there from Sandra Starker. Does well. Ricarda Valking. Pocket of space to strike. Elvira Herzog called into action for the first time. And both sides have now gone close to an opener during these opening exchanges. Herzog with fingertips. I think it would have hit the bar anyway. And now another corner for the visitors. That front post is packed out. And it was right on the money from Tuana Mahmoud, but Herzog did well to get a fist on the ball and then rescued by the referee's whistle anyway. Angelika Söder, the woman with the whistle this evening. Jonas Stephan there, the new man on the Leipzig hot seat after taking over from Sabo and Uzen in the summer. Ahead of this game, talked about the fact that his side's focus was on what promotes performance, that they weren't dealing with things in the past, whether that be the 2 defeats to Werder Bremen last season or that 6-2 defeat to Bayern last time out. Instead, focus on what promotes performance. He'll have found the positives from that game against Bayern. Oh, now it's worked well by Leipzig. Marlene Schimmer has the freedom of Kotterweg. 1-1 with Livia Peng. Round the keeper for the opening goal. Leipzig lead as they go in search of a 7th straight home win. Marlene Schimmer missed the earlier chance, but makes no mistake. Lovely little touch from Giovanna Hoffmann on its way through. From there, it was all on Schimmer's shoulders, but she accepted the responsibility. And Leipzig with the early lead here on home soil. First ever goal in Leipzig colours for Marlene Schimmer, a summer signing from Köln. Delight for Schimmer, delight for Leipzig. An unbeaten Werder Bremen not on the back foot because the goal doesn't count. It has been chalked off for offside. Well, I'll be honest, Jonas Stephan asking questions there of the 4th official, Monique Panetta, and I can understand, because we don't have the use of video assistant refereeing technology in the Frauen Bundesliga. So I'll be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little perplexed as to how that goal has been chalked off. Unless there was a discussion between Angelika Söder, the referee, and I believe it's Alessa Plass, who is the assistant referee on that far side. And unless there was a discussion where Plass said, I'm very confident it was off, I just didn't want to raise my flag, then questions will be asked. Right now, though, Lydia Andrade! Now Leipzig will take the lead! Twice Livia Peng has been left stranded. And having had a goal chalked off, Leipzig now have broken the deadlock. They are scything through this Bremen back line. And Lydia Andrade now opening her account for the new season. Again, there's a little touch, I believe it's from Giovanna Hoffmann. And Andrade accepts the opportunity. Peng overcommitted when she didn't necessarily have to. And in the end, left to look a little red-faced. 2 goals in quick succession for Leipzig, but it is Lydia Andrade's that stands. What a bizarre couple of minutes.